Welcome once again to our channel, The Intentional. My name is Ben Ashero Egberi. Once again, we're here to discuss ongoing political affairs in Nigeria. Now, the controversy between the senators Akpotu-Uduaghan and Godswill Akpabio is snowballing in several directions and dimensions, all of which are very interesting, but seriously beg the question in the heart of all of it, that it has necessitated a part 2 video from this channel. Now, let's take a cursory look at some of these dimensions. Following the Senate's verdict on Senator Nathasha Akpotu-Uduaghan, the senator took the case to the United Nations Interparliamentary Union, IPU, and the federal government of Nigeria, through the Department of State Services, DSS, and the National Intelligence Agency, are reportedly investigating how the senator got access to the United Nations. Now, my question is, why did the DSS and the NIA not investigate what happened in the Senate? Why didn't they take up the investigation when it was still within the nation? Why are they even now not investigating what actually happened instead of investigating how the senator got access to the UN? Is that the most important part of this whole episode? Our pride? Second, the Nigerian Senate, in the wake of public concern and condemnation of the Senate President Akpabio, passed a vote of confidence on Akpabio without as much as attempting a look at the allegations of sexual harassment, whether true or not, leveled against him. The Senate is looking at its reputation and punishing Akpotu-Uduaghan for tarnishing its image before the public, and the federal investigating agencies are talking about Nigeria's reputation abroad. But no one seems to care about how we got here. Even the fact of the Senator Akpotu-Uduaghan's refusal to change seats in the Senate is predicated on her sexual harassment claims. Akpabio is challenging the court for lack of jurisdiction on the matter. Was that the reason for disobeying the court order in the first place? I would have thought that obeying the court order would have preceded challenging the court's jurisprudence. And resulting from that suit, through the justice of the federal court, the court which earlier granted Senator Nathasha Akpotu the injunction against the Senate has now reversed itself. Add to that the attempts to recall the Senator Akpotu-Uduaghan, all without a review of her allegation, and you realize what the Senate and Nigerians are up against. Thank God for the Kogi Central constituents who came out in droves to protest the senator's travails. But what impact will the constituents have on the matter against the groundswell of official support for Akpabio? But now, a federal high court in Lokoja has set aside an earlier ruling that restrained the INEC from receiving the recall process. Why are all the courts suddenly reversing themselves? You have to wonder. All of a sudden, you realize that something very sinister is going on and the powers that be have swung into real action. But it's a serious question. Why is everyone hell-bent on sweeping the allegations of sexual harassment under the carpet? Why are we all avoiding the elephant in the room? Let the Senator Nathasha Akpotu-Uduaghan be heard. Let her prove her case. No one is saying conclusively that Akpabio sexually harassed her or not, but let us focus on it and clear Akpabio's name of this accusation. The truth is that Akpotu-Uduaghan has not been vindicated in any way, nor is Akpabio guilty. But unless and until the allegations have been looked into, it seems like they are. Anything we do that must not begin with an independent, thorough and forensic look at the allegations by an independent, trusted body with integrity, not within the National Assembly, makes it a sham and a charade, and will indict Akpabio the more in the public space because of previous and present shenanigans. And the matter could never be concluded without this perusal, whether we like it or not, whether there was any sexual harassment or not. I hope this will happen because a miracle is sweeping across the nation right now, in which all of the government agencies and courts are falling over themselves left and right in desperate efforts, all working only towards one end: protecting Godswill Akpabio. We are watching. Nigerians are watching.